Okay, after listening to the story of Pangu, let's start learning the characters. First character is from Pangu's body. We learned that he stretched his limbs. So, first character is 大. 大, fourth tone. It's a person. It's open arms and legs. Today it means big. Big is a person stretching. Okay. From this down, we have a character called tutor. Tutor means this left radical means horse. A person on a horse. This tutor means carry, to carry something. Tutor. And from this da character, the first character we're gonna learn today is called 天. 天. 天 means sky. First, let's look at his drawing. You have a person standing, and on top, it's a square on top, showing this is the area we're focusing on. It's the area above a person's head. It's called 天. Today we write it like this. You could still see this da, this person standing. And on top, this one horizontal stroke means this area above a person called 天. Chinese ceiling called 天花板. So 天 doesn't have to be like really high above in the sky. Just the area above your head called 天. And there's a traditional Chinese medicine called 天麻. Can you guess which part of the body it treats? Yes, for the head. 天麻, when you're having a headache. You can eat this Chinese medicine called 天麻, cure your head. Okay. The next character, the first one is 天, a person, and one horizontal stroke going right above his head. 天. And the second character called 立. 立. Fourth tone. 立 means to stand. If you draw it, still start with a person standing and a line underneath means the ground. In today's writing, it's like this. The head, the arms, and the leg standing on the ground. 立. The third one, this one called 夫. 夫. In old Chinese, it means adult. Nowadays, we normally knew it as husband, called 丈夫. 丈夫 is husband. A 夫, we really like this. Starting with the base character 大, it's a person, and have a little horizontal stroke across his or her head. And this is a hairpin. Hairpin. In China, when a girl turns 15 years old, she will have a ceremony called 及笄之礼. Well, you don't have to know this, but this is called hair painting ceremony. Means when she's 15, she's old enough. She's an adult now. And for boys, it has to be 20 years old to be adult. So a person having this hairpin means he or she is an adult now. And we write it like this. Fu. Fu. Still see this da. Right? Da is hiding here. And you have this hairpin. And li. See, da is here. Okay, the fourth character we're going to learn is called 交. 交. The first tone. 交. First, we draw a person, but with his or her legs crossed. Today, we write it like this. Just to see his legs goes like this, crossing. Like in 交叉 means cross. 交通 means communication and transportation. 交 person with his leg crossed. And the fifth character, 文 second tone. 文 first see the drawing. Still, it's a person, but has a little mark on its body. This little picture on the body. This character called 文. So from the patterns that we draw on a person, it becomes the language we have today. And in Chinese especially, all the languages are from pictures. So 文 today means language and also the culture we have. Like the Chinese called 中文, right? 文学 means the study of 文, that's the literature, or 文化 means the culture. Okay, and these 5 characters are the ones we commonly used. And I hope you can memorize these and recognize them. First, you know they're all from this da character. They're all related to person, right? 天 sky, 天 something over, like the area above person's head. And li is a person standing, the ground standing. And fu was this hairpinning ceremony. That means you're grown up. And 交 crossing. And 文 is the language and culture from the pictures we draw on the body. Okay, let's move on. When Pangu uses his axe to open the egg, the lighter egg white goes up and become the claws above. So the sixth character we're learning would be this 云 two horizontal lines representing layers. So claws have layers, right? Some are much higher above and some are lower down here, different layers. And these two strokes represents the curly part down here. That means claws have this curl shape, right? This curl shape. So yun, we use yun to form a character when they become a radical or just parts of a Chinese character. It could either mean layers or the curl shape. For example, for layers, I have this character called 层. It literally means layers. 层 means layers. And when it means curl, it's let's think of an example. 坛 is a container. It has this curl shape. Okay, called 坛. So yun in the Chinese character, if you see yun, it always means layer or curly shape. And the heavier egg yolk descended and became soil. It's the seventh character we're learning, called 土. Third tone, 土. You see this is a pile of dirt and 3 dots. And 3 always means like a lot. We won't like really draw this. We can't really draw lots and lots of dots. If you draw 3 dots, that means a lot. Okay. Then we go back and look at it. Character 坛 on the left part. That's the radical of 土. See, when they become a radical, you write it like this to save space for the other parts. Change this down here from a horizontal radical to this. 叫土. After Pangu died and his left eye became the sun. This is an easy one, right? We change this round shape into a rectangle. We draw a line between. But fourth tone. And his other eye come 月. And this character is made according to the new moon. Is it called the crescent? I forgot the pronunciation, but the new moon. That means the moon start like this, right? And they become like this, and the full moon, and it disappeared like this. And it goes back to this shape. This is the beginning of a moon. That's why we draw it like this. Okay, we made this character look like this, curve like this. So if you see 月 as a radical in a Chinese character, if it's on the right side, it means the moon. Like this character called Ming. The light from the sun and the moon together, called Ming, means very bright, bright, clear. Ming. There are other characters having this 月 on the right side. It also means the moon. But if you see moon, this 月 on the left side, on the left side of a character, it is not the moon. It is actually from this character. This character is 肉. 肉 means meat. But if it's on the left part, it always related to the body. Like when you're telling different body parts, you always see this 月 on the left. But remember, if it's the real moon, a curve like this, it needs to be on the right side. For example, there are lots of characters have this fake 月 on the left, means body parts, like 肺 the long, or 腿 leg, 脚 the feet. Okay, and etc. Lots of examples. So they're on the left side. They're not about the moon. Okay, see, they're all on the left. Or even if it's on the bottom. Okay, this means kidney also, not the real moon. Real moon need to go on the right, normally. Let's go to this fourth part. Is body, skeleton, and blood. So this character called Shan, first tone. Shan means the mountain. See? Write it like this. Shan. His body became the mountain and also the stones. The skeleton became the stones. So this part is the stone. And on the top left corner, this is the cliff. So this character is the stones falling, a stone falling from a cliff. Sorry. So why not just write like this? Right? Because a little square can be lots of things. Lots of things look like this. For example, coal, mouth, look like this. We add the cliff on top to distinguish between these two, or there are lots of other things that look like this. We add this cliff to show that this little square is a stone because it's underneath the cliff. It's falling down from a cliff. That's how this character is made. Instead of just draw a square, I add the cliff on top. show you this is the stone. 石 this character called 石 stone. The next one 水 水 water. We write it like this 水. If it become a radical, we write it like this 3 dots. 点点题 means water. And if we change it to 2 dots, that means ice. Okay. From water to ice. And there's another character very similar to this. We draw it like this. Has water and have the water bank drawing. This character called 春 春. So this character emphasizes on restraining the water. From this we have a character called 驯. We've seen this before. This is the horse. And we need to restrict the horse, to tame the horse. Tame, 驯. From restricting, to control the water from getting out. 春. And also, there's another character also pronounced 驯. We have this 言字旁 means to speak. This character also means to discipline, to train, to discipline. All from 春. Okay. So you don't need to know this part. And let's move on. From Pangu's hair and body hair. The first one from Pangu's hair, we got a character called 木 fourth tone. And we draw it like this. As you can tell, without leaves. Because in the logic of creating Chinese characters, Asian people only use the most essential parts to make a character. Like during the winter, there are trees without leaves, right? So you will see this tree trunk only. No leaves. Called 木. And from 木 we could have some characters. First one, we have this 木 and we have a little mark on the bottom of this tree. And we draw it like this, a little horizontal stroke. This word called 本. So this shows the root of a tree. 本 is the foundation and the base. We have a word called 根本. 根 today means root, and 本 根本 together means that's the foundation, the basic. So this is the first character. And the second character from 木. A little stroke on top. And today we write it like this. We have a longer horizontal stroke on top. of this mu called mo. Mo means the end. So when building this character, we think, and this is the starting point, right? A plant, a tree grow from this bottom, the root. So we start here, and the tree grow this direction, and this part is the end. So mo not means the top, it means the end. Like mo wei, wei means the tail, mo wei means the end. Okay, now let's get to see the third character, the tree, and tiny branches on top, a tiny branch on top of this tree. And we write it like this. Remember, there's a tiny one on top, so it's a little stroke, shorter than this mu. The horizontal stroke from this mu is longer than this tiny one. This character called wei. Wei. Wei means haven't, not yet. As you can tell, this new leaf haven't fully grown yet. Maybe just a tiny leaf, but on top, not fully grown. So this is called wei. There's a word called wei lai. Wei lai. Lai means calm. Wei lai means haven't come yet. This is the future. Future. Wei lai means future. So as you can tell, these characters are very similar. Mo means the end, and wei means not yet. But if you think of it as a picture, it can help you to remember it. Mo. That's the end of a tree. Mo. And wei, this leaf bud on top, means not yet. Okay. And the last character we're gonna learn today is cao. 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 Third tone. Cao. If you think it's hard to say, like to pronounce third tone, you just find your lowest voice. Like cao, cao, cao. Okay. Cao normally won't grow. Like you normally won't see only one grass growing. You will see several of them growing together, right? And this is how we created this character, cao. Compared to a tree can grow alone, right? Mu, but cao, we draw a pair like this. When you see a character with this radical on top of it, and normally with something to do with plants, grass. For example, this cao means grass, and this cai means vegetable. These are all the characters that we talked about from the first story of Pangu. And if you're a once Chinese learner and you live in China, I highly recommend you look into this course called 汉字思维. And this is a course I learned and I got trained to teach this course. And most of the things I will teach like in this channel about Chinese characters are drawn from this course. And this course is made for like native Chinese people. So if you an advanced learner, you might want to check this out. And if you have future questions, feel free to let me know and I will answer them in future videos or just in the comment down below. And as we learn, you will see that there are connections between lots of Chinese characters. And if you know the basics and you look at a character, you can see it like a story even. There are so many more characters that I would like to share with you, but we don't have that much time in the videos. So if you're interested in any character, just let me know. And I also offer like private lessons, Chinese lessons teaching HSK, Chinese pronunciation and Chinese characters, or just personalized courses. So like for Mu, we could also have characters like Lin, means ooze, like you see some trees together. Or you have Sin, that's a lot of trees. 3 means a lot. So Sin normally means forest. And we have them together called Sunlin. Today means forest. Right? And stuff like that. There's so many characters that they're all related to each other. And I think it's very interesting to know them. And I think if you learn Chinese characters this way, you will find it's very easy to learn. It will help you to learn Chinese faster. Don't just rely on pinyin, because if you really want to read a book or go to China, you won't see pinyin a lot. Pinyin are normally just for you to type, or when you're trying to search a word using dictionaries, you will see pinyin. Otherwise, you will only see characters. Hope you have fun learning and see you in the next story. Bye.